across now to live visuals coming in from Patna. Nitish Kumar has just left from the venue of the NDA meet. He's going to be heading now to the Raj Bhavan to meet with the governor, officially stake claim there to form the government. We're expecting that after that formal meeting, Nitish Kumar will also address the media and brief them on when we can expect the swearing in. They are pushing for tomorrow. We understand that Nitish has requested time tomorrow between 11 to 3 to have the oath-taking ceremony. If the governor accepts that request, we will see him being sworn in for the 7th time as the Chief Minister of Bihar tomorrow. The NDA meet has just concluded. Some of the big takeaways as expected, sticking to the script there of Nitish Kumar being the Chief Minister of Bihar, Sushil Modi his deputy. He's been chosen as the Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar after being elected by the BJP MLAs as the legislative party leader. Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, was also there as an observer of this meeting. He was seen interacting and greeting Nitish Kumar earlier. So the NDA essentially is chosen that this time too they will continue to work under the leadership of Nitish Kumar. So Nitish now heading to the governor's residence. This will be a mere formality. He will be staking claim to form the government, having secured a majority thanks to the ally BJP. And now after that, he will be also interacting with the media is what we're hearing. We'll also have to wait and watch to see the finer details of this government formation, because as far as the NDA goes, this time they will have to ensure that the likes of the HAM, the VIP, they're also accommodated in the cabinet with some powerful positions. So we'll have to see how really that plays out. So far, there have been no surprises. It's been Nitish Kumar, Sushil Modi, that trusted partnership going to continue really in Bihar, with Sushil Modi chosen as the Deputy Chief Minister. He's currently not in Bihar. He's in Delhi for these very talks, for the government formation talks. So it is Rajnath Singh who was there as an observer along with Bhupendra Yadav and several other leaders who were present, including Devendra Fadnavis, that the BJP MLAs chose Sushil Modi as the legislative party leader. On your screens are the visuals from just a few minutes ago of Nitish Kumar making his way now to the Raj Bhavan in Patna, where he will be meeting with the governor and then going ahead and officially staking claim to form the government. He sought time, Governor, tomorrow for the swearing-in ceremony, ideally from 11:30 to 3 p.m. That's what we're hearing. So that is the time he's requested from the Governor. If the Governor accepts the request, then tomorrow morning post 11:30 is when we'll be seeing a swearing-in ceremony. Of course, it won't be a hugely grand affair considering we're dealing with a pandemic, but there will be several dignitaries who will be present as part of the swearing-in ceremony.
के लिए इस वक्त नीतीश कुमार निकल चुके हैं और थोड़ी देर में राजभवन वो पहुंच रहे हैं और सरकार बनाने का दावा जो है वो पेश करेंगे। खोल लो यार, क्या हो गया?
To my colleague Rohit in just a bit. He's been getting us all the latest updates from the ground. But after that mandate last week for the Nitish government, for the NDA, now Nitish Kumar on his way to, in fact, the governor's residence to go ahead and officially stake claim to form the government. In fact, there were questions about whether, considering that JDU hasn't fared as well as the BJP and didn't really do enough for this alliance, there were questions about whether this time around we'll see a change in Chief Minister. That speculation, all those doubts were put to rest as Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself, during the victory speech that we saw at the BJP headquarters, made it very, very clear that the NDA in Bihar will be led by Nitish Kumar, and there's no question of any change on that front, or for that matter, the BJP trying to, in fact, take over the CM throne. So Nitish Kumar poised to take over as the Chief Minister yet again. This is a record 7th time that he will be taking oath as the Chief Minister. Sushil Modi, his deputy, will continue as the Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar. There were a few legislative meets that paved the way for this today. We saw the BJP coming together, holding a legislative meet where they announced Sushil Modi as the legislative party leader, and that was followed by the JDU doing the same thing. This was essentially a procedure, a formality that must be followed before the NDA allies, all of them came together. You had representatives of all parties from the BJP. Rajnath Singh was also there, and there the announcement was made that Nitish Kumar is the CM face of the allies. We're slipping into a short break here on India Today. We'll be right back with all the latest updates. Nitish Kumar, as we speak, meeting with the governor. After this, there will be a formal briefing when we'll know exactly what time the swearing-in ceremony will take place tomorrow. Stay with us.